Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a basic single floor house in Homebyme. For the people who are interested in architecture and stuff like that, I would recommend using the site because it has many real life features which will make it easier and better to design houses. And also you get 3 free projects to design. I came across this site while looking for a home designing site, and when I tried it out, I really liked it, so please share your experience in the comments. So I see now you have to create a project, and it'll ask you if you want to make a new construction, renovation, dream projects, or other. So I'm going to be showing you how to make a new construction and a house. I'll just name the project House 1. So then if you have a 2D floor plan or something like that, you can use that, but I don't, so I'm going to say no. And I'm going to start like from scratch. So now you have to draw the walls. So my house is going to look like this. And it also shows the measurements of the house. You can choose how much ever you want. So this is the exterior of the house, like the outskirts. And now when you have to draw rooms, you can go like this and then like this. Now there are two different rooms. So then you can name this room this could be a garage, or this could be something else like the living room. But for now I'm just gonna validate this. So then, because if you don't want these walls, you can delete them, because I don't need them right now, so I'm just gonna delete the walls. So I'm gonna make the entrance over here. So if you go to build, you can choose exterior doors, staircases, technical equipment, and windows. So I want the exterior door and a front door, right? So I'm gonna click on any product over here. So I'm gonna go for this one, and then you can choose where you want it. You can keep it here or anywhere you feel you would like the entrance to be. I want it to be here, so I'm gonna keep the entrance here. So then afterwards, if you want, you can also add windows. Like you can also just search it up. Window, yeah. So there are many different types of windows over here. If you want, you can select like a fixed window of height or a roof window or anything like that. I'm gonna go with a fixed window like this. Oh, and it also shows the appearance of how it'll look on the wall. So then here, I'll go here. So this is just gonna be a single window here, and you can also duplicate it for saving time. So I'm gonna keep it here, and then I'm gonna duplicate it, another one here, duplicate another one here. So now there are also 3 different view modes. Right now we're on 2D. If you want, we can go to 3D and then move the person around. So if you make him go inside this house, you can go inside the house and check how everything looks, see the alignments. So this is how my house looks. So since my house is a little too small, you can go to the 2D view and extend the boundaries. Like I can make that go like that. Like we can extend the boundaries of the house. So now what I'm gonna do is the backyard and the yard, the driveway and stuff like that. So to make a backyard, driveway or patio, you have to go to the building section and then go to exterior. You can choose the size of your garden, patio or driveway. I'm gonna make my 75 square meters and I'm gonna choose a garden for the backyard. And the backyard door would be after you make the backyard, you have to make the door for the backyard. And if you think it's too big or something, afterwards you can just reduce the size like that or like that. I think mine is a little too big, so I'm gonna reduce the size a little, and that would be good. So now after the backyard is done, you'll have to add fences, right? So go to build fences. Fence. Now some of them don't show the real color, but this is not actually white. Like if you go, and I'm just gonna add it randomly over here for now. And then if you go to 3D, like you can see it's actually brown color. So don't go by, when you're looking for a product, don't go by the color or the first place it and then go by the color. So I'm gonna keep it here, and since duplicating the product is a little easy, I'm gonna go like that. Like you keep it here, duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. So you can see it's way easier and faster, and this is a little short. So you can also adjust the height and width of the product. So if I want another one, I can duplicate it, but it's a little out of the boundary, right? So I can edit it, and so look, you can see here, you can change the width, height and depth. I think the depth is fine, but the width has to become a little shorter, right? So you can go the up arrow or down arrow. So you can see that shrinking, right? So yeah, that's a little still too big, so you can keep going down. So then after it's a good size, you can go like that. And then if you duplicate this, the other one will be like this, but you don't want it to be like that, right? So you go here and duplicate. Then you can turn it by tapping on the boundary of that. Then I'm gonna add another one here, and now we can duplicate that. So yeah, you can put that, we can put that here, and then now it's recognizing the other side, so we can just put it back here, and then delete that for now. So duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. Now that's good enough. So now we have to make the boundary for the other side. I'm going to take this and duplicate it. So now I'm going to again turn this around, and then take the fence and put it here. To get a better view, you can just move the person around and then duplicate. Yeah, so now we can duplicate it, and now I'll recognize that size. Duplicate, duplicate. Yeah, and that fits just perfectly. So we don't have to edit that because it fits pretty good. And now, if you want to extend like the backyard, like over here, so that you can put a gate here or something to enter, you can do that. But for now, I'm just gonna keep the backyard simple. And I think that the fences are too low for right now, right? So what we can do, we can edit and go to height. You can change the height of the fence, and when you exit, you can see the fence has become higher. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it the height it was before, which is 60. Oh, I think 60 is a little too low then. Or you can, to save time, you can also go like this and click on duplicate. So you see that just saved a lot of time. And you can delete this. So now that the backyard is done, you can furnish the house and make rooms and stuff like that. So I'm gonna make the kitchen here, and I'm not gonna completely separate the kitchen from the living room so that you can still talk to your family and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna make a wall like this, and the wall will still be a little too big, like tall. The wall will be tall. So I'm gonna take this and edit. You can change the like the height of the wall. So yeah, so I just before it was on the room height. Now I'm gonna reduce the height like to maybe, yeah, this would be good. So now if you go to the 3D mode, you can see that the wall height is reduced. So over here we're gonna make the kitchen. So the kitchen, you can furnish the kitchen here. So go to kitchen, search up kitchen. So yeah, so it gives you different shapes and sizes according to the according to the size of the house, or the like how the house of the like the shape of the houses. So I think this would go well in my house. So now after you place it, I don't think it can go really well in that, so I'm gonna turn it and then align it with the window there. And let's move a little back. Yeah, that would be better. So over here you can put a fridge if you need. So fridge. Let me search for refrigerator. So over here, I don't think it's coming. So let me just look up for any storage compartment, like a shelf. So over here, I don't think any of these shelves will come in handy. So let's go and search up kitchen accessories. Yeah, here. So now, over here, this is the kitchen. You can add an island, like so now there are different islands. You can choose whichever you want according to your house. I think this would be good for our house. Oh, yeah, that's good. So we can turn this around so that it'll be easy. Yeah. So you can turn this around. And now you can add some chairs if you want. island chair. Oh, we can just add this island because it has chairs. So for now, let's keep it there. We can delete this one and bring this here. And turn it the other side. Yeah. So that's pretty good for now, right? And now over here or here, you can just add extra storage like this. It's not exactly a storage, but it'll still work. So let's turn this around and bring the person here. Yeah, look, so it fits really good. So now, if you want, you can change the color of the walls by going like this, edit, and now style. You can choose the paint so it'll look like that. You can choose the shade. So and also if you want, you can unwant this. So if you want, you can change go like concrete and bricks. So now you can add this type of texture to the wall, because if you want that though. So I'm gonna change this because it doesn't really look that good for the kitchen. So I'm gonna go with concrete and bricks and go natural stone. So look, this will look pretty good, right? Or yeah, so this looks pretty good on the wall. So yeah, over here we can make this the living room. Or first let us make the wall for the garage. So the garage could be here. Yeah, so that's gonna be the garage. And we also need a door for the garage, so you can search a door. This looks like a good door for the garage. So you could keep it like somewhere around here. Now we also need a washroom. So go here. No, since the door is there, we can't really put it. So we can put this here and then validate this and then move the garage door a little. Yeah, wait, let's zoom in a little so that, yeah, so you can, wait, let's just do this, yeah, and you can delete this. So this is the washroom and then this can be the living room. So then when you enter, you need like a coat hanging area, right? So you can make like another room somewhere around here. So now you can make that the coat hanging room. And I think it's a little small, so I'm gonna extend this a little. Yeah, that looks good. So now when you go to 3D, you can see that the wall has, like, the 3D wall, it has gone with the look of this because it thinks that's part of the wall. Well, that's not actually part of the wall, is it? So what we can do is go to wall again and then make another one here and validate and then delete this little wall here. So now that's a separate wall and that's a separate wall, and it doesn't go with the look of that. So now when you're human, So now there's a coat hanging area, but we need a door for it. So I'm gonna build, and I think we'll have the same door again here. And also, you see these arcs. So those represent which side the door will turn. So in the front door, we don't want it to turn outside. So we can just go like that. And we don't want the garage to be this big, do we? So yeah, that can be there. That can be there. Now when you go to 3D, you can see that all of that adjustments have been done. So now we want a garage door. Garage door. So I think this will look good. We can make 2 of them. So now that looks good. Let's go to 3D mode. Yeah, that looks good. So now let's change the flooring of the garage. So let's change flooring. So no hardwood. We can make this something like cobblestone. I think this will look good. Yeah, this looks good. So now that's the garage. So now we also need a backyard door, right? So the backyard door can be here, but I think the wall is too small, so we'll have to go to the 2D mode again and extend this a little. And now we can move the windows here. And also we can add more windows over here. Yeah. So now we have enough place to add a door. So door. So this looks like this good door again. So we keep the door here. So now if you're fond of plants and like to keep plants in the house, you can again just go here, save plants. So again, don't go by the actual size of it. Some of them are really small. And again, don't go by the color because they're actually green. So this one, like, it looks good for here, right? So we just keep it here. So now that we're done with that, we can start furnishing the living room. So I don't think these windows will have any use right now because we're gonna put a TV over there. So you go to TV. If you want, you can just put a plain TV on the wall, or otherwise you can make like a TV stand. I think I'm gonna go with the TV stand over here, right in the center. Yeah, but then the walls won't have the windows won't have any use. So we can just delete them. Yeah. So now you can add a TV over there because right now it doesn't show the TV. So go TV, yeah. So you can add this. Yeah, that fits good, but we just need to raise the height of it a little. Now that looks good. And also you have a eye mode, like how it look when if you are standing there. So go here. Yeah, so I still think the TV is a little high now. So go to 3D, click on there, and then go a little down. Yeah. Now when you look, it looks good, right? So now you can go back to the 3D mode. Yeah. And now the washroom also needs a door. So go to build and door. So I think this door will look good for the washroom. Let's keep the door here. So now let's furnish the living room or the family room. So over here, this is gonna be the family room. So we can add a sofa. Like this is sofa. I'm gonna go with this one. Since it's turned in the other side, we can go like this. And now that's a sofa. If you want more sofas, you can just add them. Like I'm just gonna put one here and duplicate that, and then put one here. So now that looks good. So yeah, now we can add a rug or a carpet in the middle. So I'm gonna go with this one. So keep it here. And we also need a coffee table. So here, and then you put them here. So now let's take the person out of there and go to this mode. I think it looks pretty good. Right? So now we need like a floor lamp. So floor lamp. I think this one looks good. So we're gonna put one here. Let's duplicate it. Put it here. And now we can put some plants. So this time I am gonna go with this one. Let's add this one. These ones are a little small, so we can put one of this, and I'm gonna put another one of this one since it's bigger. And let's put one more, yeah. And that looks good. So now let's furnish the backyard now. Like put stuff in the backyard. So now, in the backyard, we might need a gazebo. So these ones might be a little too small, so I really like this one. I'm gonna put that there. And that looks good. And we also need a shed. Oh, there's our sheds. I think this one will be... No, this one is a little too big. I think this might be good. Yeah, this one is good for the size of our house right now. Yeah, and that looks good. And also you can make outdoor chairs maybe. So you see these are some chairs you can put, and if you also want you can add a pool. But since this house is a little too small, we can't put a pool in this. But we can add some chairs, like let's just go chair, outdoor chair. So yeah, we were here, so we can choose maybe this one. Yeah, that would look good because it's kind of like the same texture of the gazebo. You can put that here, here. And since the gazebo already has benches inside it, we don't need to put chairs there. But we can put a coffee table. This one, we're gonna go with this one again. So I'm gonna put it here. That looks good. So now that you're done with the backyard, because if you make too much stuff, it might not look that good. But we can still add some plants. So, oh no, not walls. Yeah, plants. Let's go. You can put many plants here. It can be here. Duplicate it. Put one here. And that looks good. And if your backyard is like really big, you can also add trees. Like if you can search up tree. So like this one is really big. So I don't think we can be putting that in our house right now. But we can look for a smaller one like this. This one is tall, but it still looks nice. So we can put that here. And now if you go to this mode, you can see that it looks pretty good. So now you can go back to 3D, and also you can change the texture of the garden. Like flooring, you can make it look like that or that. I think I'm gonna stick with this one. No, this one, yeah. So now this one looks pretty good. So yeah, now that we are done with the backyard, let's go back inside. I think it does look pretty good. So now you can also add some windows here. Window. Yeah, so here you can add few here. Here, duplicate. Let's go to 3D. I think you might have to remove one of the windows. No, I think it looks good. So now let's go to the washroom. Let's finish the washroom. So now we need maybe a bathtub. So yeah, maybe this one. Let's go with this one. This can go here. We need a shower. So this one looks good, a shower cabin. Yeah, so that looks good there. We need a sink and a toilet. Sink. Let's go with this. Let's zoom in a little. So we can put this here. Toilet. So like this. So that looks good now. So let's go. We can make a top floor now. So to make a top floor, you need to go here and you can say add a floor. And if you want, you can add a basement, but in this video I don't think I'm going to make a basement. So add floor. So then if you want, you can make this, like you can edit this and say hole below, so that way you can see the ground floor. But for this video it might take too much time, so I'm not going to make the hole below. So let's see how you remove it. So to remove it, I think you can just press this. Yeah, so that looks good. And over here we can go to 2D, extend this, and then this can be the master bedroom. And yeah, we need that wall, and this can be the ensuite. And then this house is just gonna have, actually we can have 3 bedrooms, yeah. So this is gonna be a bedroom, and maybe this is gonna be a bedroom. And now let's just validate this, and then we don't need this. Let's delete these. Yeah, so that looks good. Now we need another bedroom. So first let's go to the ground floor. Yeah, now we need a staircase to go to the top floor, right? So we can build, so stairs. I think this stairs will look good, but they're facing the wrong side. Let's go here. Entrance. So now we can make this go. I think it's gonna fit well over here. Yeah, but we'll have to move the lamp a little. That looks good. So now, since we made the top floor, we can make the first floor. And yeah, that looks good. But since it's like this, we'll need a railing. Otherwise, you'll just fall down the stairs. So, go here. Yeah, this looks good. Let's just go here. Make this come here. Maybe a little bit to the side. Yeah, that looks good. Now let's duplicate it. And we need one here. We can add one here. And we need one here too. But we'll have to make a really short, small one because the area is really small. So let's duplicate this, edit this like really small. If we go around here, I think that looks good over there. Yeah, so now that we're done here, we can make this like, we can make this a 2-bedroom, but we can make this area like upstairs family room, upstairs living room. So over here we don't need a TV, we can just make a sofa, or we can add another sofa. And then since we don't have a TV, we can add like one more sofa. Let's just turn it around. Put this here, duplicate, bring this here and turn this around. So that looks good, right? So we can again add a coffee table in the center. Yeah, now that we coffee. So I really like this one, so I'm gonna go with this one again. But we need another mat for rug. This time let's go with a different one. Maybe this. Now let's make the sofas closer together. Yeah, so that looks good. So now that this is like an upstairs family room, we have to add some more stuff. Like, go with this one again. Duplicate it. And if you want, we can add few. Well, over here we need doors, right? So yeah, let's go to build. Door. So entrance to the master bedroom can be there, and the entrance to this bedroom could be here, and then we can make other rug. Oh, sorry, not rug. Like maybe like for the entrance. So this, yeah, probably this would be good. And let's duplicate this, like one here. Yeah, so that looks good too. So now you have to furnish the beds. So we can build and say king bed. So I'm gonna go with this. I think we're gonna put this here. Yeah, And then we also need a chest. So this looks good, but it's the wrong side. This is a 3D now. So you can see it looks pretty good. So now that we have a chest and a bed, we also need like maybe we need a fan. We can add a fan in the bed. Or a ceiling fan. Yeah. Something like this which also has a light. So yeah, that looks good. So we also need a wardrobe to keep the clothes. So wardrobe. We can go with this one. Keep one here and then duplicate it. Keep one here. Yes. And now we need a door for the washroom. This one looks good. Yeah, so that one looks good. So now we need like a carpet, or let's go with mat. So maybe this. And we need a mat for the bedroom. Not exactly a mat. Yeah, we can put this. Okay, this is a little too small, but how big is this? Yeah, this one is good. Yeah, so over here we can put that. Yeah, so I think we're done with the, or if you want we can add a plant here, like if you have some space maybe here. And also we might need some windows. So again, I think I'm gonna go with this one. So here, oh wait, it's going the other side. Oh no, it's going the other side. This is not standard. Yeah, so I think 4 windows will be good. And now let's go to the washroom. Like we need another shower. Sorry. So, and a bathtub. Here. And then you might have to turn this around. Yeah. So that looks good. Now we'll also need a sink and a toilet. Sink. Put this here. Yeah, that looks good here. And now the toilet. So, yep. There. So we also need a bath mat. Yeah, so here we can, wait, where's the entrance of the shower? Oh, so the entrance is there. So in that case, we'll move this here. And let's duplicate this and put this here. So that looks pretty good. So now, since we're done that, and the main living room, we can finish off with this room. And I think the height of this wall is a little short because in the other room, in the down floor, we had made this short, so it made this short too. So we can make this the room height. Yeah. So now when we go to 3D, it looks pretty good, like the height. So now we need maybe a queen bed. Queen size bed. So let's go with that over there. But nah, we can go with the king bed only. King bed. So yeah, I think for this room we can go with this one. So we also need a chest. Okay, chest. In this room we can put this right here. We can put windows. Windows. Oh wait, no. Yeah, that will be good. So yeah, we can also put a window there. Let's go to 2D. Duplicate. Then and then a window could be here. This. Yeah. So I think that looks good. We can also again add a plant. And a wardrobe. Same thing with this. Yeah. So we can put this here. Yeah, and that looks pretty good. Maybe let's go with 3D. Yeah, it fits also pretty good and it looks good too. So yeah, now we can just add some windows here. Window. Just to see outside. Yep, so now let's go to 3D. Yeah, it looks really good. And let's go with the whole tour of the house since we have finished it. Oh yeah, wait, we can also make a brick finish to the house. Okay, not here. So yeah, you can now that we're on the ground floor, we can edit the ground floor. So we can edit this wall, style, concrete and bricks. I think we go with this one. So look, you can see it has given a nice stone finish to it, brick finish. concrete and bricks, and it was this one, and then here, edit, here, concrete and bricks. Okay. Now let's take our person here, also here, edit, concrete and bricks. Edit, style, concrete and bricks. Here. Here, and probably the second last wall, concrete and bricks. And yeah. Style again, concrete and bricks. Here, edit, and then you can. I'm just doing this because I like this type of texture, but you can choose like whichever style you want because I like this. So I'm doing this. Like wherever you want, you can do it. So now we have to go to the first floor. Yeah. So now let's edit the first floor. Edit, style. Over here. Style, concrete and bricks. Same over here. Wait, no. So yeah, over here also. No, not natural stone, concrete and bricks. Here. So here too. Concrete and bricks. Here. This. And then this last two walls. Oh wait, I didn't do that. Last wall. Concrete and bricks. So, and I think we're done. So, as always, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, please share this videos with your friends. And if you liked it, please subscribe. Thank you.